With the end of winter sports, the cheerleading season has ended as well. Coach Drew has asked that all cheerleaders turn in their uniforms by the end of the week. You can see Mrs. Drew before or after school to drop off your uniform. We've got more news coming up right on Patriots Today. Good morning, I'm Malika Rajapaksa.
And I'm Reina Hartman. It's time once again for erupting volcanoes and spinning solar systems. Actually, you can expect a lot more than that at this year's science fair, which kicks off tonight in the gym. The fair will run from 4 to 6 p.m. and features projects from students of all grade levels competing in 4 different age groups. The entries will be judged on the use of the scientific method, creativity, and display quality. First, second, and third place winners from each group will receive the gift card prizes. Come out after school and check out the displays for yourself.
The Northwest Healthcare Foundation is offering scholarships for students who plan to study at Mohave Community College for a career in the health industry. Eligible students must have a 3.0 GPA or higher and have been accepted into MCC. The awards pay up to $4,000 per year and is renewable up to 3 years. The foundation plans to accept awards between 4 and 10 scholarships per year, and you'll need to get an application by March 23rd to qualify. Pick up an application or get more information in Mrs. Merrigan's office.
We're going to take you to the front office live where we've installed a tardy cam. Let's go to the front office now and see who has showed up late for school today.
We've got one!
Oh, tardy! All right.
We got another one!
Oh, tardy! Oh! Oh, you're late to school!
So there you have it. We'll bring you the tardy cam every so often as a reminder to get to school on time.
Today is the last day to turn in money for the Pennies for Patients fundraiser. The school has already collected over $500, but we want to raise more money than last year when we raised $800. The classes that are currently in the lead is Mrs. Teague with $90, Mrs. Burt with $72, and Mrs. Halsey with $69.
Chess Club meets today after school in Mr. Demers' room. The Speech and Debate Club is holding their next meeting in 2 weeks on Tuesday, March 6th. The meeting will be held at lunch in Mrs. Bros and Griffin's room. Please make sure you have researched the topic and are ready to support your position.
And that's your school news for today. Sports is up next right after we take a look at Today in History.
In 1962, the U.S. Supreme Court disallowed racial separation on public transportation. In 1970, the Beatles released the album Hey Jude. The New York City World Trade Center was bombed, killing 7 people in 1993.
Spring sports is off and running, so we got Stephanie Schneider with us to bring us up to speed. Stephanie?
Thanks, Raina. We've got a lot of new teams kicking off the new season. Up first is softball. The middle school team is being coached by Mr. Lindemanis this year. They had their first meeting last week, but if you missed the meeting, stop by and see them before or after school in room 5 off the gym. The team will have their first game against Mohave Valley Junior High on Tuesday, March 6th at River Valley High School. High school softball is being coached again by Miss Weiler. The team is practicing Monday through Thursday at the softball fields by Rotary Park. There will also be Friday morning practices, but they haven't scheduled yet. Anyone interested in playing needs to get all their paperwork turned into Mr. Klingsmith and show up for practice. The first home game of the season will be on Wednesday, March 12th against the Girls Leadership Academy on the Greg Williams Field at Rotary Park. Up next is baseball. The middle school team is being coached by Mr. Sagasta, and they held a team meeting and tryouts last week. Their first game will be against Mohave Valley Junior High on Tuesday, March 6th at River Valley High School. See Mr. Sagasta for more information. The high school baseball team continues to be coached by Ray Dimmick and John Norton. Practices have already begun, so talk to one of the baseball players if you're interested in joining. The team will have their first home game Wednesday, March 26th out against South Point. Home games will be played at the Bullhead City Community Parks in Old Bullhead. Finally, soccer has gotten underway as well. They're being coached this year by Kevin Dunlap. Their first home game will be Monday, March 10th against Arizona Collegiate at Rotary Park. See one of the soccer players about the practice schedule if you're interested in playing. And looking ahead to next year, Ms. Hoyt is holding a meeting for any girls interested in playing high school volleyball next year. The meeting will be held today at 3:30 in room 4 on the middle school campus. And that's your sports report, and I'm Stephanie Schneider.
Thank you, Stephanie. We got more news coming up next. But first, here's a elementary cafeteria serving today.
Welcome back. It's time for community news with a look at what's happening in our community and beyond. Traffic in Fort Mohave is about to get a little smoother. For more than 3 weeks now, the intersection of Highway 95 and Camp Mohave Road has been without a traffic light, causing slowdowns on the highway traffic. As reported earlier on Patriots Today, funding wasn't available to pay for the upgrades needed at the intersection. Now, the Arizona Department of Transportation has agreed to install a new traffic signal this week. The light is expected to be in operation by Friday morning.
The Pentagon plans to scale back the United States Army by more than an eighth of its total size to the lowest level since before World War II. The shift in direction comes after more than a decade of American involvement in ground wars. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel noted that it's time to reset for a new era as he recommended shrinking American forces from 5,200 down to 4,500 troops. In a speech outlining the proposed defense budget, he noted that after current engagements in Iraq and Afghanistan are over, the United States has no longer planned to conduct long and large stability operations.
Google is lobbying officials in at least 3 U.S. states to stop proposed restrictions on driving with headsets such as Google Glass. At least 8 states are considering regulations aimed at this product, which features a tiny computer screen mounted in a corner of an eyeglasses frame. Law enforcement and other groups are concerned that drivers wearing the devices will pay more attention to their email than the road, causing serious accidents. Courts are just beginning to consider the matter. Last month in San Diego, for instance, a woman's traffic ticket for wearing a Google's Glass behind the wheel was dismissed because there was no proof that the device was operating at the time. And that's it for the news. We'll be back with another hint on the prom theme in a moment. But first, here's your word of the day.
Before we go, it's time for one more hint on this year's prom theme and location. Instead of the phrase, we've got a picture for you. So here it is. Now remember, we've already given you 2 hints this year on this year's theme and location. The first hint was, the ghost of Elvis has been seen lurking backstage in the showroom where he performed.
And here's yesterday's hint. You come with a lot and leave with a little. All 3 hints should help you figure out where prom is being held this year and what theme it is. But if you're still stumped, don't worry. Student Council will be announcing all the prom details tomorrow at the end of lunch in the quad.
So happy guessing, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.